What's up? What's up? You already know what it is. You already know what time it is. What's the word? What podcast? It's your boy Manny.
It's your boy Sean.
And welcome on an amazing day, Monday. Amazing hot day on Monday. I hope everybody enjoying the beginning of their week. Hope that everybody had a great weekend. You know, and that being said, let's kick it off. You already know that this past weekend, um, some things transpired, and we got to talk about it. Sure. So yeah, what's on the agenda for today, Sean?
Well, we gotta talk about the finals. Game two, the Spurs lost again. I mean, uh, it's an unusual way to lose, but they lost again. So, what you think about that? What you think about the end of that game two?
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. How it ended. What's up, Lewis? What's going on,
Yeah,
bro?
Lou.
Appreciate you, bro. Always support. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, it's always been I don't know. This series has definitely been unexpected. Definitely been unexpected. I didn't expect that the Knicks would go and did what they did. Went to San Antonio, beat them, was able to beat them twice, and um, yeah, and it also goes to show that the experience that the Knicks has, the chemistry that the Knicks have, uh, that the Spurs does not have, into the series. Um, there were times where in the first two games where they were down, Spurs they were down, they came back, they were down, they came back, and Knicks just somehow found a way to just um come and came back. I think when you look at the Knicks, um, their willingness to not give up, even if they're down 10 or they're down 15 points, their willingness to not giving up and continue to play until that clock hits zero. Um, their their willingness to not giving up. They're very good like that. And then on top of all that, they've been hot all year. I mean, you look at um, what they've been done in the playoffs, bro. They haven't lost since April, and yeah, it's just I expected that it was gonna be like a battle. You know what I mean? A real toe-to-toe battle. I thought it was gonna be heading into game three. One even type series, and that was 0-2. The Spurs is heading into a situation where tonight is gonna be crazy. Game three, first home uh, um, NFL Finals for the Knicks for the first time in over, I think, like 30, 40 years. Um, you already know New York is already turned up. You know what I mean? And it's just hard for me to see uh, that the Spurs is going to come back tonight and win tonight, especially Game Three. I do believe that they're going to wind up winning one of those games, either Game Three or Game Four. But yeah, though it's just unfortunate, and but it also goes to show that the Knicks have been showing that they have been the real deal. But we have been thinking that eventually they was going to show their true colors, but they have not, and hopefully they can finish the job.
Well, first I want to Lou. My man's Lou said Spurs gonna win tonight. I actually agree. I do think the Spurs is gonna win tonight. I believe if the Knicks win tonight, then the NBA Finals is rigged. That's what I truly believe. The Spurs was up 14 points the first game and let the Knicks come back. That's a game they should have won. Second game,
Right.
Wemby throws the ball at his teammate's back and gets a turnover, and Jalen Brunson capitalizes on it. That's a game that they should have won as well. So
right,
Both games is games they should have won, but just ended up losing because of costly mistakes. So I think in order for the Spurs to win this game, they gotta limit these mistakes that they've been having, and a lot of it does come from experience and not being there, which I think the Knicks have over them because the Knicks literally have three players that's played together since college. So
right,
they have that chemistry. This Spurs team is still a young team, still a team. Even though they've played a whole season together, they're still learning and trying to get that experience together. So I think with experience, they're gonna get better. But I do think that they're gonna win tonight for sure. I do definitely think the Spurs is gonna win.
yeah,
It's not gonna be easy though.
yeah, yeah. Definitely not gonna be easy. Like I mean, like you said, that the Spurs, that the Knicks, they got experience. They got experience with themselves. They've been playing with each other for a couple years, and then you also got to take into consideration that they all played in college and they got championships too under their belt. I mean, not NBA championship, but like college championships. So they know how to win in a championship type game. You feel what I'm saying? Because they have that type of chemistry of that bond. When you look at the Spurs, they're still young. Even though Victor has shown us that he's a man amongst boys and stuff like that. It's the Knicks got so much. Uh, I guess they have a better unity type than than the Spurs. And yeah, I mean, I hope you're right, man. I hope the Spurs can come out and pull this game off, but I don't know. I mean, game three, um, they back home. And all these fans are gonna be crazy. Then on top of that, the president of the United States is gonna be there. I don't know, man. I I'll say this. I'm not going to not gonna count them out, but it's
Mhm.
definitely gonna be hard, no doubt about it. So all the celebrities they're gonna be down there. Every New Yorker gonna be down there. Yeah, New York is gonna be so crazy tonight. I hope the Spurs is ready because I'm sure because I know the Knicks is ready. I know the city of New York is ready, and it's also on top of that, it's hard to win in New York. You know what I mean? And so it's hard to win at Madison Square Garden. So I hope I think in order for the Spurs to get this win, they gotta come with the mindset of dominating. You know what I mean? They have to. Um, you let two games slip out of your hands, and they both was in your hometown. I mean, your home court. You should feel personal about that. You should take that personally. When Victor Wembanyama said that I need to win because my life depends on it. After he won the Western Conference Finals, heading into the finals. Well, Victor, you got to play like that tonight. You got to show that those words, those comments that you mean what you say, and you have to back it up tonight. And what better way for you to do that to ruin the New York Knicks night um, back home for the first time ever in over 40 years, hosting the NBA Finals in their hometown in New York. That's one heck of a statement that Victor can make tonight. Um, and let them know that this ain't over. It's far from over. So I do believe that the Spurs got some fight left in them. I'm not gonna say that they're gonna get sweep or anything like that. I know everybody keeps saying they're going to get sweep, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I still think that it's gonna be over in six. Um, but yeah, we'll see what's going on. What's your prediction? What do you think is going to take
I, I
it
think
in which game?
I think the Spurs is gonna win tonight. Like Louis said, I mean, if you shut down Jalen Brunson, you should win this game. That's the same. That's the winning formula. Shut Brunson down, which is the same winning formula for the Knicks. Is continue playing through Brunson. because Brunson is the reason why
yeah,
they're getting these wins. Brunson has
yeah,
been playing great basketball in this finals. So it's
yeah.
time for Wimby. Wimby has to step up and stop him. You have to. You have to
Yeah.
stop Brunson. Like I said, in order for them to
Like
win this game, they can't. They got to limit mistakes and they got to stop Brunson.
that was actually that whole question I was gonna lead into who was the key for
Yeah,
tonight's
I know.
game. You ain't really answered the question. But
Yeah, I know. I beat you to it, brother.
yeah, I know it's all right. But yeah, though. But yeah, absolutely, I totally agree, bro. I mean, in order for them to win this game, Brunson, he got to be out the equation. Like, you got to put eliminate out the equation, and it's hard to do that because Jalen Brunson, his game just is just different. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find a way to do it. And if you can't find a way to do it, then you're not gonna win. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's the key for the Spurs now. For the Knicks, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? If they haven't found a way to stop you yet in these past two games, and you head into game three, and they still haven't got an answer for you, continue doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Continue to make shots, continue to make uh, um, turnover plays, and cover and use those turnover plays to you know get points, great points. Um, and stuff like that. So I think that's the key for both teams tonight. I say you said that the Spurs gonna win tonight, correct?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I don't know who's gonna win, but I don't know who's gonna win. I guess we'll see what happens though.
If,
But
if they go down 3-0, they're gonna sweep.
oh yeah, it's over. Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, ain't no
So,
way. Ain't no way they're going back to San Antonio. Oh yeah, ain't no way
that's
they're
why
going
I
back to
said
San Antonio. I do believe that the series gonna wind up being 3-1 though. Like these next two games, I do believe that the series gonna go to 3-1. I do believe that. Like before they go to San Antonio, game five, it's gonna be 3-1. No doubt about it. But I do believe when they go back to San Antonio, I do believe the Spurs gonna win that game. But when they go back to game six at Madison, they're gonna close it out. So yeah, so let us know what y'all think about the NBA finals. How you guys feel so far these past two games, um, and what do you expect or anticipate for tonight's game, and who you think is going to win? And let us know down below. Somebody said New York Knicks. I'm crying. All right, welcome to the show. Definitely, thank you for tuning in for sure. I know that's right, repping your team. That's what's up. That's what's up. So. Yeah, that being said, what's on the next topic with John?
um we're gonna keep it on basketball. We're gonna talk about the Sixers. Elton
Okay.
Brand recently stepped down, and Jameer Nelson has got an upgrade. So, how do you feel about that move?
Um, it's it's a lot of changes going around with the 76ers. A lot of changes going around with the 76ers. Makes you wonder what are you doing? Um, I don't really know this guy really a lot. I mean, I know that he's in the in-house type person, and he knows basketball and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't think he was an Elton Brand type level type exec. I guess we want to find out. But yeah, it's just sad how everything is turning out to be. I think Elton Brand wasn't really the problem. If anything, I wanted Elton Brand to at least. because at least I want Elton Brand to at least probably uh they probably even consider him to be the basketball president of basketball operations. At least consider it. You know what I mean? He done. I mean, he has done some really good things with the organization. I feel like that he would be a good president, but he didn't really have the power to really, do the things that I guess presidents have the power to do. I do believe that Brian wants to do what's best for the team. I think he's uh, a valuable person to that franchise, especially in that front office. I think you losing him. It just shakes your head and trying to figure out what the hell is these Sixers are doing. You know what I mean? And then they just recently introduced earlier today their new uh, president of basketball operations, and I don't know, I don't know what they're doing at all. Uh, I don't know. It just that's this move's kind of a scratch your head type joint. You can't find somebody outside of the league that has a better um, resume or better, more experience. You know what I mean? To get the job or to come to bring somebody in to come and get the job for the 76ers. I think they should have at least considered that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think according to Elton Brand, he is gonna be working somewhere. I think in a different um in a different area. Not with the Sixers, but with Josh Harris with one of his stuff. But yes, it's a scratch your head type joint. I don't know what they're doing. That's my reaction to this. And my thoughts to this thing. Trying to figure out what the heck they're doing. I don't know what they're
Well, me and you the opposite because I loved it. I love this move. Jameer Nelson deserves
doing.
to be. He deserves to have a promotion. I mean, he has a connection with all of the players, especially the young guys on his team. I mean, he's been in the league. He knows basketball. He's played. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's a Philly native. This is a great move. I
Yeah.
think this move is going to be great for the team. And Elton Brand was good for sure, but I just feel like Jameer Nelson is going to be better. He just going to be better. He got youth on his side. I just think Jameer Nelson is just going to be better.
I mean, I feel like they can't fail. They can't. Well, I say they can't afford to fail. I think in this time is very, very crucial for the Sixers because um, it's like you got to get things right now because if you don't get things right, your future superstar Maxi might want out, and that might be a problem. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, you probably love this move. And it probably be a great move right down the road once the season starts and stuff like that. I don't. I mean, I'm not knocking it down. I'm not saying it was a bad move or anything like that. I'm just saying that this is a crucial time for the 76ers. And so, if I'm the 76ers, first of all, I wish Bob Myers would have took that job. You know what I mean? As basketball operations, there's no reason why Bob Myers then took over. Even though they said he's gonna be working side by side with the guy, I still think that he should have took over the franchise. You got too much experience, too elite experience. You got multiple championships under your belt. You are a championship. You are a championship type executive. Um, why not take over that franchise and do your magic? You know, and create stuff to make this franchise better. Um, like I said, I don't know what the other boy's gonna do. I'm not saying that he's gonna be trash, or I'm not saying that he's not gonna succeed. But all I'm saying is that this is a crucial time for the 76ers, and if they don't get this right, I'm afraid that Maxi might walk out the door.
Okay, well that goes
That's a
into
nasty. That's a nasty.
the next topic
Yeah.
of should Tyrese Maxey want to be out?
Um, I mean, as of right now, no. As of right now, no. But I'm thinking things toward come toward like the same thing. Uh, have different, have the same result. Yeah, I would want out. Maxi is headed to be a bona fide superstar of this league, and you can't have, you know, the last thing you need is to waste a good prime in Tyrese Maxey, all because you can't fix the up top and fix the problems, in in your house, so you can put Max in a position for him to win. Um, that's why I said this is a crucial moment in the Sixers' time. Um, do I feel like that he should one out? Not right now, no. Uh, but I think if it turns out to be the same pattern, um, I would strongly consider Maxie to get out to get out of Philadelphia. He deserves better than that. I truly believe that. I truly believe that the type of talent, the type of special player he is. Uh, he deserves to be in a team where he can compete, where he can win, and he can believe. And the last thing that you want is to have basically Tyrese Maxey as the face of the franchise. And the last thing that you want to hear out of your franchise um, player mouth is that I don't believe in this franchise. It's the last thing you want to hear. And so um, they need to get it right. They better get it right. That's why I'm saying they better get it right. Because if they don't get it right, and Maxie don't feel it, he's gonna say that to the top. I don't believe in y'all. Get me out of here.
Okay, well, clearly I wholeheartedly disagree with everything you just said.
Oh my
Wholeheartedly.
God.
Number one, wholeheartedly I disagree with everything you said because first of all, we're not going to act like Tyrese
It's the
Maxey
truth.
showed up in the playoffs this year because he didn't. Tyrese Maxey played bad this year in the playoffs. Let's start right there. He didn't. Number two, with the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey is playing his best basketball ever. He's gotten better every year. That is due to the
Right.
Sixers. Whether you want to say it's him or not, he's on the Sixers. It's due to the Sixers organization. We are getting him to
Okay.
a all caliber level player. We're helping him get to that level. Number three, Tyrese Maxey has yet to have the team built around him yet. We are still in the era of Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid will be retired soon. He will be retired soon, and you will really get to see Maxey unlock to his full potential once Joel Embiid is off the court. So as far as competing and believing in the franchise, Tyrese Maxey will always believe in the franchise, and Tyrese Maxey will always be on the team. Tyrese Maxey is kind of similar to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, can you see Jalen Hurts ever saying can you ever see Jalen Hurts saying he wants to lead the city?
No.
Or Smitty? Can you ever see Smitty saying he wants to leave the city?
No.
Exactly. Tyrese Maxey is never going to say he wants to leave the city because with the Sixers, you always have a chance in the East. The Sixers is always in the playoffs, so you can't say they
Wait,
they
you
put them in
compare
position to
you
compete
compare
because they're
hold on one time. So you compare Tyrese Maxey to like a Jalen Hurts
yes.
or a Devontae Smith,
I'm talking.
like
I'm like
attitude wise.
you're comparing them as far as I'm not comparing them as far as attitude and or the success they've had in their career. I'm comparing them as far as the love they have for the city.
I mean, AJ Brown had the love for the season. Shit,
No, he
like what's the
didn't.
difference?
No, he didn't. The man said that he was putting stories in the media on purpose to help the team better. Stop it. Wait, what love did he have? He can love the city, but the love is not the same. The love is not the same. It's different levels of the love of the city.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It is different
AJ
levels.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown that has talked against the fans at some points in his career. Tyrese Maxey has embraced the fan booing and all that.
I mean, I mean, the fans took his car. Like,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, brother. Just saying, it's a
I would
difference,
talk.
bro.
I would say something too. Like, what are you doing? Like, take my
Right?
car, and give it back to me. Like,
I'm just
I,
saying, bro. Ain't nobody gonna take
I
Tyrese
mean,
card. They not gonna take Maxi card because Maxi is loved in the city. He loved in the city. We
I
we
mean, yeah,
we
he's
we
loved,
paired
loved in
him.
the
We got
city
him.
because of the type of player he is.
Trying to tell you. Then you gotta think, bro. They got VJ, so now he got a backcourt duo. So we're building this team for Maxi for the future. Maxi not going over. So no matter what happens, Maxi's not going over. Like you said, Maxi is the face of this team. He's the franchise.
Yeah,
He's not going over, bro. And if he does go, it's not gonna be no time soon.
if he does go, do you have an idea why he go? He'll leave.
It would have to be because you traded him. He's not leaving the city. It's the same way saying
Why? Why?
it's the same loyalty that Damian Lillard had to the Portland Trailblazers. Same type of love, same love, same loyalty. And you see where Dame ended right back with
Yeah,
the
but you
Blazers
but you remember, but the whole time out before all that, remember he left Portland because quote unquote I can't see myself winning in Portland. He got tired of
because
losing
they wasn't
and
winning.
went to Milwaukee.
Because
Right,
because
right,
because they wasn't
right,
winning.
right,
They wasn't going
right,
to the playoffs.
right. So
Exactly right.
what?
The Sixers are going to the playoffs. You do realize they also traded CJ McCollum away. Before that, they traded away my man's best friend on the team. CJ was going exactly.
All I'm saying,
You
you know
yeah,
what I'm
he ain't
saying,
going nowhere.
bro.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
no, all I'm saying is that if Maxie feel like that he can't win in the Sixers with the Sixers, he's going to leave. It don't matter what type of player you is. If you don't have a belief in a certain type of vision that franchise is making or a franchise is doing, then you're going to leave. Period. And so that's what I'm saying to you is yeah, I don't think that Maxie should want out because the type of love the guy he got or the type of player that he is that loves the city and stuff like that. But at the same time, you a franchise player. You what 24, 23. The man is young. Like when are we going to turn the page? Like you went like you said you with that whole Joel Embiid joint. The man needs to leave. Period. Period. The man needs to leave, bro. Like, no,
I didn't
man.
say he
If
needs
you
to leave. See,
really,
that's what me and you disagreed too. I
I,
didn't say he needs to leave. Yeah,
he needs to leave.
I don't agree with that either. I don't think he needs to
See,
leave.
and that's why the Sixers will never move forward, never move forward because you
Hey,
need to
I mean, we
fix the
beat Boston.
problem, and Joel is the
They beat
problem.
Boston. They beat Boston. Joel is not the problem. They beat Boston.
They
Joel Embiid was
beat
the only
Boston.
person
Oh,
who
come
stepped up in
on,
the playoffs. Joel Embiid was the only person who
man.
stepped up against the Knicks. Everybody else played trash. Joel Embiid was the only player that played good against the Knicks. So I don't want to hear none of that. See, as people, as people, as people
You
like
go
you
with the
that
Knicks guys.
that they already made y'all. People like you already made a decision about Joel Embiid being injury prone, thinking that he can't play at a high level.
Yeah,
When the man plays at a high level every time he's on the court, the man plays at a high level every time he's on the court. Whether you want to say he's injury prone or not, he plays at a high level every single time.
all right, cool. All right, cool. I'm not saying that he can't perform at a high level. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that his health, you can't rely on him. You can't depend on him because of his health.
That's why you need backups. So it's not Joel Embiid. The team needs
You don't
backups. We
need
don't have
that.
no backups. You do need
If the
backups.
man, if the, no, if the man shows you for the past 10 years that he can't take you over the hump, he can't take you over the hump because of the injuries that he's been dealing with the history he has done with his history of injury, you need to move on. Period. You
You
need to
see,
move on.
that's the problem I have though. Why are you putting it all on Joel Embiid when like he doesn't have teammates? Because Joel Embiid,
He's
if
getting
Joel Embiid
paid.
steps up and the rest of his team doesn't step up, that's not on Joel Embiid.
All right, cool, but he's getting paid. Like, he's getting paid like he's a superstar. So if you're getting paid like you're a superstar, like Paul George getting paid like a superstar, you need to help get over that hump. Now, I'm gonna give Tyrese Maxey some grace because he was hurt in his hand. That's why he was. I'm gonna give him some grace
No,
because I
no,
am. I am.
you can't do that. You can't
Wow.
say you're gonna give Tyrese Maxey grace and then don't give Joel Embiid grace when he's hurt every year and plays
Let
at a
me get
better
it.
level and played at a better level. He plays at a better level than Tyrese Maxey did while being hurt. So what you can't give somebody grace
I
when
gotta give.
somebody actually is
I gotta
hurt.
give it to the. I gotta give it to Joel. He does have heart. I ain't gonna lie. He does got heart. He was playing uh great in the playoffs. I'm not saying that he wasn't. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, he gives y'all something. He give y'all a little something, and then here you go, boom, get hurt, automatic. It's like, come on, it's like, come on. That's why I feel like they need to strongly invest going inside the NBA draft and get a dominant center in the
Yes, a
first
backup.
round.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no, not a backup.
yes,
A future.
yes.
No, no, no,
A
a
backup.
future
Yes,
center.
no, a backup. A backup. Yes, for the future. He will become the future starter. Yes. You ain't no Sixers fan. You don't know the Sixers. Stick to them Wolves.
I'm not a Sixers fan, but I see the problem.
Nah, you don't see the problem. You don't see the problem. You
I'm
creating the
trying to
problem.
tell y'all the problem.
You create the problem.
Huh?
You the media.
How?
You the media. You the media.
Now I'm
We
the
don't we
media.
don't trust the media folks. we don't trust the
Now I'm
media
the
folks.
media.
You the media. Stick to them
I'm
Wolves.
not. I'm not.
Your Wolves need to get a center.
Ooh.
Your Wolves need to get a center. How about that? If
Yeah,
y'all
I
ain't
ain't gonna
trade
lie.
Carl Anthony
Quality
Towns,
Towns
maybe y'all be in the
looking
finals.
bad. Huh?
I said if y'all ain't trade Carl Anthony Towns, y'all probably be in the finals.
I didn't want Carl Towns to lead Timberwolves. Yeah, yeah, right. Damian White talking about media. I'm crying. I ain't the
Man,
media.
nah,
I'm
don't
just
care,
pointing
bro.
out the facts, brother. I'm just
He
pointing
the
out the
media,
facts,
bro.
brother. I'm not the
Put this man
media.
Manny on first take.
Hey, I would love that. Stephen A. Smith, hit me up. Right, right.
Yeah, y'all
I'll
can
go
be
down
right next
there.
to each other.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to go down the first take and say how I feel. You know what I mean? I'll sit right next to the man, right on the desk.
Yeah, don't check them comments.
Huh?
Don't check the comments.
I don't care about the comments. I'm gonna speak what I want to speak to. I'm gonna speak how I feel. But I'm just saying though, man. I ain't no media, bro. I'm just pointing out the that the Sixers need to be better. That front office need to be better, and to show that, like, I mean, yeah, like that's what I said. Like right now, it's kind of like they're in the stage of figuring stuff out right now in the 76ers era. Right now, but at the same time, there's something to be happy about because they have a backcourt duo in Maxi and VJ. So you can build off them. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. It's like a they're figuring stuff out, but you also got um, things to work with because of the benefit of these two guys. You know what I mean? So as you got these two guys, you can build around those guys. VJ Cole and Tyrese Maxey. But I'm just saying, man,
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
do,
the front
JB.
office, I'm, yeah, you're right. My boys got to figure it out too. It's all right. We're gonna figure it out. Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry
yeah,
about
you better
that.
figure it out,
The topic,
or
the
Anthony
topic,
Edwards going one
the
out.
topic not about this bull, huh?
Hmm. I said you better figure it out, or Anthony Edwards going one out. How about that? See, he don't have love for the city.
No, no, no,
If y'all
no,
don't, if y'all,
no, 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 no.
if y'all
Hold on,
don't
don't
win,
do
he's
that.
out.
No, no, don't do that.
He's out if y'all don't win.
No, don't do that. No,
He'll
don't do
be
that.
out.
No, no, he
He'll be
love
out.
Minnesota. No, don't
You
do
don't love
that.
Minnesota.
My man got a lifetime contract with them.
You don't love Minnesota.
No, 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 no. We ain't talking about Minnesota. We talking about the Sixers. That's on the topic. You know what I mean? So that's why I believe that's what they should be doing. And all I'm saying is this is a crucial time because if you can't fix the problem, or it's the same cycle over and over again, like I told you before, the last thing you want is your franchise player talking to you saying, "I don't believe in your franchise. I mean, in this
Why is
franchise."
this a crucial time?
We said, "Why is it a good time?" Because you have to get those front office people right to fix the
I'm saying,
problem.
I'm saying, why is now the crucial time? Because it's the same thing
Because
every
of
year. So
what
why is
happened.
now the crucial time?
Because,
When they
right?
just made
Because it's a
moves,
pattern. It's a pattern.
but
You
they
don't
just
get
got
it.
rid
It's a
of Daryl
pattern.
Morey. They got rid of Daryl Morey.
Yeah,
So what's the
you're right.
they made the moves? It's not a crucial moment. They didn't made the
It is
move.
a crucial
Daryl
moment.
Morey is out the building. Daryl
Yeah,
Morey is out
but
the
you
building.
need. All right, fine. But I'm just saying, like that was another problem. They eliminated the problem. He was another problem too.
Exactly. So why it's not a crucial
But
moment no more? It would have been a
it
crucial
is a
moment
crucial moment.
if we kept everybody and went into the season with the same thing. We're not going into the season with the same thing, so it's not a crucial moment no more. We made the moves.
We'll see. We'll see.
We will.
But I'm just saying. But I'll say this: you can't make all these changes and you still get the same result. You get eliminated in the second round all the time. Come on, you gotta do better. Sixers, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. He said he got 2 years left and he's gone. Talking about Embiid? Oh, he's talking about Ant.
Are you talking about Anthony
Man, get
Edwards?
out of
Yeah,
here,
Ant
man. He's
Man.
sad, bro.
Yeah,
That dude's
Ant Man
sad.
going.
He ain't going nowhere. He a Timberwolf for life. He a Timberwolf for life. Stop talking that crap. Stop talking that garbage. But but let us know what y'all guys think about the whole Tyrese Maxey and the new changes that's been happening. Uh, New basketball operations, new GM. What do you think about the Sixers? New changes and how these changes is going to affect them down the road. Of what their future, I guess, holds. Let us know. Sit down in the chat section. We want to hear from you. We always want to hear from you. And you know, that being said, let's move on to the next topic. What's on the next topic for the day? So,
As we gonna switch to the NFL, we're gonna talk some football. So Micah Parsons, we all know Micah
uh,
Parsons got hurt. He's not expected to come until I think October. So how do
yeah,
you think this is gonna affect the Packers?
um, you said October, September. I mean, it's going to affect them at the beginning of the year, no doubt about it. Um, they have what like four. Depending on when he comes in October. Whether it's the beginning of October or the end of October, it's going to be basically going to be at least probably like 4 to 6 games that he might miss. If you kind
Hmm.
of summarize it, um, that's a lot of games for real. Missing 6 games, um, that is a lot. Um, do I think they have enough um, to to cover that need? For Micah, yes and no. Um, but like I said, it's just unfortunate. It's just sad news because it's like the Green Bay Packers is always getting sad news after sad news after sad news. I mean, you look at them offensively, they ain't really, they pay their guy Watson, but they got Reed and they don't got nobody else. Uh, um, Dobbs left, Wicks left, all those other guys that they had in Green Bay left. Josh Jacobs is battling the way he's battling. Just found out that he got guilty in one of the charges that he was accused of, and so that's going to be playing to a factor of whether he's going to spend time in jail. And if that's the case, he might get once he's done getting out of jail, he might get suspended for the NFL, or or worse. Um, I think going into this season is already bringing bad luck to Green Bay already, and it's just sad and disappointing. Um, as far as the defensive side, to staying on the topic on point, Micah is a game changer. Michael Parker is a game changer. I think, I know that, when you put Micah in that team, that whole defense changed. It changed the whole dynamic of the defense, automatic. You seen the type of impact that he made as soon as he got there. You know what I mean? And you seen the impact when he got hurt and um, and he was out the equation. So you could tell how that defense is the difference between him there and him not. And so I think with these next 6 games, I mean, I don't know what these first 6 games, 4 to 6 games, um, um, their defense have to step up to the plate and try to fill that void. You know what I mean? And try to hold on until Mike returns. But it definitely is a major hit. I thought he was going to be ready for week one. Uh, it turned out to be not the case. I think this is a time where the defense got to, do what they got to do to make plays. And, um, and hopefully they will.
Um, it's going to be a problem for the Packers because, like you said, Michael Parsons is a game changer. I think the beauty of Michael Parsons getting hurt this early is they got the opportunity to make a game plan for how they're going to approach the season without him. So it's not like they're losing Michael Parsons 1 week before the season starts. It's going to be months before the season starts. So I'm pretty sure they'll find their own little rotation that works for them.
Yeah,
But of course, when Michael Parsons come back, you're going to see the difference between when he's there and when he's not there. So,
absolutely.
like you said, the Packers have been making a lot of changes on that team from offense to defense, whether that's from trades, signings, or from injuries. So a lot of changes happening in that organization. So it's going to really be up to the coaching. Coaching is what you're going to have to look at if you're a Packers fan. Can the coaching do their job and get the players up to par? Can they help the players elevate without having all these names and having these stars? So we're gonna find out.
I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, when you also got a coach in Matt LaFleur, um, you know, that's I guess your worry starts to decrease a little bit because of the type of coach that he is and the kind of organization they got. The coaching wise, you can truly, they can say that they have a real good coaching atmosphere around there, and so um, I wouldn't be shocked if they put guys in position to succeed and to win. Um, because that's the way their franchise is built. And so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And so I won't be shocked if they'll be all right. But like I said, there's nothing nobody can replace Micah. I mean, Micah, he's just a different beast, and it's all and like you said, it's all about the rotation and how they gonna play it out. But if there's one thing that I know, Green Bay definitely has um, plans. They definitely have plans to try to do certain things. I know they do a whole lot of different things, defensively and offensively. But they just got to find the rhythm and figure out what's best for them.
Hmm.
While they dealing with what they're dealing with, until I guess the problem comes back, the solution, I
Yeah.
guess. Uh, but yeah, let us know about what y'all guys think about Micah and stuff like that. About his late timeline of returning back to the team. Do you think it's something, or you think it's nothing? And how you think it's going to affect the Green Bay Packers after already having different changes already? And how do you think this is going to affect the Green Bay Packers? But most importantly, how do you think it's going to affect Jordan Love as he head into this season coming up pretty soon? Uh, that being said, um, well, are we still sticking to football, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
We want to talk about a debate. I mean, between two running backs, who do you think is
Yeah,
better, Jameer Gibbs or Christian McCaffrey?
damn.
Hmm.
I'm crying. Now we already know your answer already, just by that alone.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. It was a hard debate. I mean, I thought about it a little bit, but in the back of my screen, people, that's my answer. Jameer Gibbs. I'd rather take Jameer Gibbs, and the only reason why I take Gibbs, they're phenomenal running backs. It's a hard choice. The reason why I'll take Gibbs is number one that he's young, but another reason why I'll take him is because he's not injury. He's not. He don't get injured a lot like Christian McCaffrey does. So that's the only reason why I picked him.
Okay. Well, first of all, let's throw the whole young thing out the window because clear. If we talking about right now, I think it's clear it's going to be Jameer Gibbs.
Well, we talking about right now.
But
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
you can't compare. Christian McCaffrey is about to be it's like 30 years old. I ain't gonna. That's like you can't compare them now. He's about to be 30, and
all right. So what you trying to say?
and even if you want to compare them
All right, cool.
now,
All right,
hey,
all
no,
right. This is
let's compare them now. Cause I can still make the debate for Christian McCaffrey because Christian McCaffrey
yeah,
is clearly is the has a clearly better career than Jameer Gibbs. That's clear as day. He has a
absolutely,
better career than Jameer Gibbs.
absolutely. I agree
Um,
with you on that.
Jameer Gibbs has never played as the dominant running back. This is his first year playing as a dominant running back. He has been a dual running back his whole career.
He's an
Christian McCaffrey has
explosive running
been the
back.
guy. No, duo, duo.
No,
He's been a
explosive,
duo. Him
explosive,
and
brother.
Montgomery has been a duo. There's not been Jameer Gibbs by himself. Christian McCaffrey has been the guy since he was drafted. He's been the guy every year. Even at this age, Christian McCaffrey is the best player on his team. At
Right.
this age,
I
at
feel
age
you.
30,
I feel you. I
Jameer
feel
Gibbs
you.
is just now becoming the guy on the team. He's just now becoming the guy on the
Oh,
team.
that's it.
And that's a fact.
I
And if you
that's
want
the
to keep it
thing.
a bean, what's the thing?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. Say
I
what
was
you
gonna
gonna
say,
say.
if we really want to keep it a bean, we don't even know if he still might be in a duo with Pacheco. We don't know yet. So, like I said, Jameer Gibbs is definitely one of the top running backs in his league. But when it comes to comparing the two, Christian McCaffrey is better.
I mean, yeah. If you look at that type of description, yeah. But that's what I said. Like that's why I told you that was my reasons. Now, if you want to take the youth out of it, all right, cool. Then I'll go to my first reason. Well, my second one. It was the injuries. Calvary, the reason why that he plays so hard, and is a physical dominant back like that. Yeah, that's good, but he keeps getting hurt because of that. You feel me? And so, like, you know, Jameer Gibbs been in the league for what 3 years now. So, like, he's been showing everybody that he's up and coming. He's the man. You know what I mean? His explosive is crazy. His speed is insane. Um, he's an explosive type running back. Like when I see him, he's a real um a problem. He's a problem. Like when you go and look at the Lions, Jameer Gibbs, and people say, "Oh yeah, who you need to stop?" If you talk to 100 people today, and you sit up one on the side and you say, "Yo, listen, I'm playing with the Lions. Who's the one person I need to stop?" They're gonna say Jamar Gibbs because he's that man. You know what I mean?
You see
Now,
the same thing about Christian McCaffrey
okay, fine. That's why okay, fine, bro. Okay, fine. But the only reason why I picked Gibbs was because he's more healthier than Christian.
because
I'm
he
not
doesn't.
saying
He's a duo. He hasn't been the man. It's less likely for him to get
I'm
hurt if
just
he's
saying
not. If he's not getting as many carries.
I'm
Jameer
just
Gibbs is
saying
not getting as
like
many carries as
if
Christian McCaffrey.
but he will.
No, he
Now
won't.
since Montgomery's out the picture,
He,
yes he will.
he won't. He won't.
Yes he will.
Christian
Yes he
McCaffrey is
will.
literally the whole team. Jameer Gibbs is not the whole team.
You're
Jameer
right, he's
Gibbs,
not the whole team.
you still have no, you still have Jameson Williams over there. You still have Armin Ross St. Brown over there. He's not the whole team. You got Jameer Gibbs. The Lions offense have weapons. All the 49ers had was Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle.
And Mike Evans,
Yeah, now they have Mike Evans. Now and Mike Evans is 35 years old.
he still play at a high level. I don't mean nothing.
No, no, it don't. I mean, I don't know that he got hurt last year, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, he got hurt last year, but I mean, according to the statistics,
It's levels.
he
It's a difference between the two running backs. It's a difference between the two running backs.
yeah, there's a difference. You're right about that. You're right about that. That's why I
Christian
felt like that
McCaffrey
was
does
a
more
hard
than
pick
Jameer
for me to
Gibbs.
say.
Christian
Okay,
McCaffrey is a better
okay,
receiver than Jameer Gibbs. You
okay.
gonna argue that too?
Nah,
So he does
because I
more.
agree with that.
He's a Christian McCaffrey is literally an all around running back.
That's why I said it was a hard pick. That's why I said. But that's what I said. The
That's why
reason
it's
why
not a
I
hard
picked
pick.
him. No, it's a hard pick. It's a hard pick, brother.
No hard
That's
pick.
why. That's why I said. That's why I said when it comes down to it. You know what I mean? When you look at Gibbs, even the man himself. What's his name? The legend, the running back legend.
Oh, Barry
For
Sanders.
the Detroit Lions. Yeah, he was very, very high about Gibbs. He said he could see him breaking his record one day. One day,
Yeah, he
bro.
could. I mean, he was also raving about
I
DeAndre
never
Swift.
seen. Matter of fact, did Christian McCaffrey ever went over 2,000 yards
You said over
rushing?
2,000 yards?
Yeah,
No.
did he ever?
But Christian McCaffrey had a season where he had 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. There's only three running backs in NFL history that done
That's
it.
tough. Okay, that's tough. That's cool. That's cool. But
Yeah.
if you're talking about Christian McCaffrey, like running wise, I ain't talking about passing, but I'm talking about running wise and stuff like that. Um, you know what I mean? All right, so can you compare him to Saquon Barkley?
Who, Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
like like him better than Saquon?
Yes. Yes.
Oh no, I'm
It's
not
an
saying that.
argument.
I'm not doing
Yes. It's an
that.
argument.
That-
Yes.
it's an argument. It's an argument, but
Yes.
I pick
They're
Saquon
on
all
this.
day.
Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley is on the same level.
until
They're
Christian
on the same
McCaffrey
level, and that's
showed
a
me
fact.
2,000 yards rushing. I ain't gonna say that.
I can say the same thing about if Saquon doesn't show him 1,000 receiving yards.
That he's gonna show that this year. Don't worry about it.
Saquon will never have 1,000 receiving yards. Dude, do you know how crazy 1,000 receiving yards is for a running back?
That is crazy. That's a regular number for a wide receiver.
Exactly. While also getting 1,000 rushing yards. Do you know how crazy that is?
That is crazy.
And
That
Christian
is
McCaffrey is
crazy.
one out of the three running backs to ever do it.
And kudos to him. Kudos to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kudos. What did Jameer Gibbs do? He ain't got no records besides franchise records. It's W.
But
Christian McCaffrey. I take Christian
I'll say
McCaffrey.
this. I mean, cool. Cool. But the only reason why like I said, I picked his was because McCaffrey. I feel like that with McCaffrey, it's kind of like a him. It's kind of like with him. It's like I'm looking to see back his his special potential, like his special running ability and stuff like that. And
Come on, bro.
it's hard to really see him because he's always hurt. He's
Look
always
at the
hurt.
picture behind you, brother. Look at the picture behind you. Look at where his name is underneath. You pick that picture.
Yeah,
You
I
you pick
know.
that picture. His name is underneath McCaffrey. Come on now. It's
Okay,
underneath. Hey, you pick that picture.
okay,
It's a reason.
okay.
It's a reason
That's
he's
fine.
underneath.
That's fine. That's somebody. That's all right. That's fine. And that's what I said. That's what I said. I understand what you're saying. When it comes to Christian McCaffrey and him being an all around type back, and Gibbs ain't really not. And I get all that. That's why I said it was a hard decision. But that's why I said the only reason why I picked Gibbs was because of the injuries and stuff like that. That kind of you know made me go pause on Christian McCaffrey. But if you talking about in general, like if you talking about Christian McCaffrey in his prime versus now, of course I'm gonna take Christian McCaffrey, no doubt about it. But the only reason why I picked him was because of Christian has been proven to be injury prone. It's
That's the
been
only thing you
shown.
can debate is they prime. You can only debate them in their
Uh,
prime. You can't debate 30-year-old Christian McCaffrey versus Jameer Gibbs. If you
no, you can't.
want to try to debate somebody in his own age range, should have did Bijan Robinson. Bijan is in the same category as Jameer Gibbs.
You'll take B. John over Gibbs.
No, but they're in the same category.
Oh my God,
It's a debate.
I was about to say, oh Lord, we about to be on this. We about to be on this pod for another hour. If you believe that.
Nah. Bijan, I don't think Bijan's over Jameer Gibbs, but Bijan is definitely shiftier than Jameer Gibbs. Jameer Gibbs is
Oh,
faster.
absolutely.
Bijan is more
Oh,
shifty.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. Yeah, yeah. I feel like when it comes to the moves and the skills, I think Robinson
Yeah,
got it down packed in years. No doubt about it. Absolutely.
yeah.
I
Bijan
agree with you
Bijan
on
is
that.
very similar to Saquon.
Yeah. Yeah, he is kind of a similar type, yeah, back with Saquon. You know what I mean? But he's not Saquon. Saquon Barkley. Let's get it. 26. Philadelphia. Let's get it. Let's get back to it. Saquon. Let's get back to it. I want another 2,000 rushing yard. That's what I need.
That ain't happening. That was one beautiful season. That ain't happening no more though.
It's over.
Yeah, that 2000 is over. I ain't gonna lie.
He probably get like 1,300 or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll say this: if he has an opportunity to break that Eric Dickerson record again, he needs to do it. Period. I don't care what Eric Dickerson feels. I don't want Saquon to break my record. Shut up! You had this record for 40 years. Let somebody else shine for a
Hmm.
change. That's what I'm saying. If he got an opportunity, I said, if he got an opportunity to do it again, I'm taking it. But yeah,
We gonna
though,
see.
let us know what y'all think. Yeah, we'll see though. You know what I mean? But I think it's Hurts time. You know, Hurts needs to prove a little bit more than Saquon. But let us know what y'all think about Gibbs and Christian. Who you guys taking? Uh, Gibbs or Christian McCaffrey? We got one more topic to discuss, and it's basically everybody's been talking about this. It's been like the hot story of the NFL about the Bears, the Chicago Bears. They just got approved changing their location and also building a new arena. But it turns out that it probably going not going to be in Chicago. They can't find I guess a location in Chicago that they feel like that'd be perfect, and they're going to Indiana. What do you think about this move that they're about to make and the transition they're about to make?
I don't like it. I don't
Yeah,
like it at all. It don't make sense to me. I never understand why teams have a name or like a title in their name or like a city in their name, but then their stadium is not where that city is. You can't be the Chicago Bears and not play in Chicago.
yeah,
Chicago is a one of a kind. You feel me? Chicago is a certain rowdy crowd, and then to go from
yeah.
Chicago to Indiana, I feel like that's a whole like it's a personality switch in fans. I don't feel like Indiana is like a rowdy fan base. I mean, I never see them
Right.
get rowdy with the Indiana Pacers. So I mean, it would be interesting to see how they are with football, but I don't see them get rowdy with the Pacers. They look
Right.
like some nice people. They look like some people that I could talk trash to, and they won't say nothing back to me.
I'm
You
crying.
know? So you going from the Chicago Bears to the Indiana Bears.
Oh,
I don't like it.
yeah, yeah, bro. I agree with you wholeheartedly, bro. 100%, bro. I hate this. I really do. Even though that I know they've been saying that the Soldier Field has been having problems. Because it's an old, you know, stadium. With same thing with Green Bay Stadium and everything like that. But yeah, yeah. What kind of market does Indiana have? Like,
That's what
I
I'm
don't see
saying.
them as a sports town. Yeah, I see them as a sports town team. When you look at Chicago, um, it's cold, the windy city, but it's a nice sports town. You know what I'm saying? You got the Chicago Bulls. You got Chicago Bears. Um, they need to find something in Chicago, and and build an arena in that. Heck, build a dome. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to deal with that snowing or whatever the case may be, but I don't like it at all. I think it's gonna be bad. Uh, um, maybe they're doing it in Indiana to bring because I know it's kind of like a bridge point between Indiana and Chicago, and so they're like really close to
Uh-huh.
each other. I don't know, man. I don't know about this whole thing. I think it's very stupid. I think it's real dumb. They need to build a arena uh, in Chicago. I think it's very um, dumb to me to build an arena in Indiana. I think it's very dumb. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah. My fault, I was on mute. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree.
yeah, absolutely. Uh, yeah. Well, I believe that's all the topics of the day, right, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is, brother.
So yeah. Let us know what y'all think about Chicago and their relocation from Chicago to Indiana. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let us know on the comment below. But this is it. It's over. Um, Thank y'all for tuning in today. We
Uh-huh.
appreciate everything, everybody that came on tuned in and joined and engaged in the conversation. We greatly appreciate it. You know, every day we're striving to get better. Every day we're getting better. Every day we're doing better. And we couldn't done nothing without y'all. And we appreciate all the love and support that your guys throwing our way on a consistent, constant basis. And you know, and we forever grateful. And we're gonna continue doing what we're gonna do. And I guess until the wheels fall off. And so, and mark my word, that's no time soon. It's just the beginning. And so, we
Yes, sir.
appreciate all y'all. You know what I mean? Any words you want to say, Sean?
Yeah, keep watching us, keep spreading the word. Just know that Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, really every day, come to us to see what's the word.
Real talk. You dropped the mic on that. Say what it is, what it is. And we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. Take care. Enjoy the game tonight. We'll see what's going to happen tonight. And we'll be back here Wednesday, same place, same time. Um, we thank y'all for tuning in again. We appreciate y'all. And y'all guys have a wonderful Monday afternoon. We'll head into the evening. Take care. God bless y'all. Be
Yes,
safe.
sir.
And this is
Uh,
Manny Fresh.
This Sean.
And this is the What's the Word Sports Podcast. Take care, y'all. Be safe.
Yes, sir.